Hello, everybody. Today we're going to read a book called Where Did the Rain Puddle Go? And I thought I'd read this because in class we're reading about the many things that water can be. In this book, with Tigger and Winnie the Pooh here, it tells us about the water cycle and how water might be in the ocean and then goes up into the sky in the clouds. Then it rains down and goes back down to the earth. It's called the water cycle. It was a beautiful sunny morning after a rainy night in the 100-acre wood. Piglet ran to the window. "It's a sunny puddle day," he cried. Christopher Robin always said that. The best sort of sunny days were the ones that had puddles everywhere. And Piglet definitely agreed. Piglet put on his boots and swung open the door. He breathed in the fresh, damp air and looked at the puddles on the ground. "They're just right for floating my boat in." What is a puddle? Oh, in Spanish, puddle es un charco. Puddle. Look at the charcos. "Puddle stomping," called Pooh, splashing up to Piglet's door. Pooh and Piglet marched through the water, stomp, splash, until they came to Pooh's thinking spot. "These puddles look just right," said Pooh. There was a big one for Pooh, and right next to it there was a perfectly little piglet-sized puddle. Piglet placed his boat in the puddle. "My boat is sailing," he said. "Watch this, Piglet," said Pooh. He ran, stomp, and then jumped up and landed with a huge splash. "Oh, dear," said Piglet, trying to keep his boat from going topsy-turvy. Piglet looked up at the shiny, bright sun. "Oh," he began. "This has turned out to be such a wonderful, sunny puddle day." Just then Tigger and Gru came bouncing by. "Hello there, Piglet and Pooh," said Tigger. "I see you're having a splashing good time. Did you know that playing in puddles is what Tiggers do best?" "Now that Tigger and Gru are here," Piglet began, "let's go out Rabbit to stomp in the puddles with us, too." And off they all splashed to Rabbit's house. When they got to Rabbit's house, he was busy mopping the floor. "My house sprung a leak," Rabbit said. "There's water everywhere, and I've spent all morning cleaning it up." "Why don't you stop and come play with us in the puddles?" asked Pooh. "Certainly not," said Rabbit. "Oh, please come," pleaded Piglet. "Yes, Rabbit, please come with us," begged Pooh. Rabbit knew that Pooh wouldn't stop asking until he agreed. Pooh, Piglet, Rabbit, and Gru soon found themselves back at Pooh's thinking spot. "This puddle seems to have been much bigger before," said Pooh, scratching his head. "I can't find my puddle at all," said Piglet, looking all around. "Well, where did my rain puddle go?" "Oh, I seem to have a problem. Uh-oh, I wonder what happened." "Oh, dear me," cried Piglet suddenly. "Look, Pooh, there's my boat, but the water is gone." Piglet was suddenly very confused. "Well, oh, where did my rain puddle go? Maybe someone took it," said Rabbit. "But who would take a puddle? In any case, it doesn't matter. It's our job to find out." They're going to be puddle detectives, I guess, and find out where did that puddle go. I wonder where do you think it went? Piglet, Pooh, and Rabbit set out through the 100-acre wood to look for the lost puddle. As they walked, Pooh and Piglet sang a puddle finding song. When puddles are lost, they're very hard to find. Where do puddles go away, but leave sailboats behind? Are they really hiding? I don't know. Seems like water puddles would not be something that could hide because water puddles are, well, they're not, they can't move by themselves. They don't have feet. They were careful to search in every hiding place they could think of. Behind bushes, under rocks, in tree hollows. Nowhere did they see Piglet's puddle. Let's ask Owl, suggested Pooh. When they got to Owl's house, Eeyore was there. Well, puddle can't just disappear into where puddles can just disappear into thin air, said Owl, after learning what had happened. And now that you mention it, it seems that a lot of puddles are missing today. But where are they going? Asked Pooh. Owl cleared his throat. The only way to find out where they are going is to find out who is taking them, he said. And the only way to find out who is taking them is to guard one of the remaining puddles. Who do you think is taking the puddle? Puddle mapper. Could be, but I doubt it. But they won't come to take the puddle if we're standing here, will they? Asked Pooh. So how will we find out who it is? The trick is, explained Owl, to guard without looking like you're guarding. Eeyore agreed to stand guard while Piglet and Pooh continued to look for the lost puddles. No one will notice me anyway, said Piglet gloomily. While they were searching, Piglet and Pooh saw Christopher Robin playing Pooh Sticks. Isn't this a fine sunny puddle day? Exclaimed Christopher Robin. Well, yes, said Pooh. It was until Piglet lost his puddle. We've looked everywhere, said Piglet. Can you help me find it? Christopher Robin laughed and gave Pooh and Piglet a hug. Follow me, he said. Uh-oh, I hope you found it. They returned to Piglet's thinking spot. No, Pooh's puddle is... No, Pooh's puddle is gone, cried Piglet. Where could it be? Asked Pooh. Look up there, said Christopher Robin, pointing to a fluffy white cloud in the sky. It's in the clouds. Are you saying my puddle jumped up to float in the clouds? Asked Pooh. Actually, your puddle is floating up to become part of the clouds, explained Christopher Robin. Pooh and Piglet were really confused now. I'll show you, said Christopher Robin. Christopher Robin led them to another puddle and pointed to wavy mist right above the water. It was a bit difficult to see at first, but Piglet and Pooh looked very hard until they were sure they saw it. They thought it looked like the little cloud that comes up from Rabbit's teapot. Or maybe, if you ever looked at your mom's coffee, you might see some water vapor going up. That's right, said Christopher Robin. The mist is called evaporation. Slowly, slowly, water on the ground goes up into teeny tiny pieces to form clouds in the sky. But Christopher Robin, I thought rain came from the clouds. I didn't know it went up to the clouds, said Pooh, still a bit puzzled. Yes, Pooh, that's right, said Christopher Robin. Water floats up from the clouds. That's evaporation. Then, when the clouds get too full of water, it rains again. It's like the water keeps going up and down and up and down. Up and down, said Piglet. Yes, it looks a bit like that, said Christopher Robin, pleased that they were beginning to understand. Let's watch some more evaporations, Pooh exclaimed, walking toward one of the last remaining puddles. The friends stopped at the puddle and made footprints, watched and waited as the puddle disappeared little by little. Goodbye, little water vapor particle, said Winnie the Pooh. Goodbye, goodbye, evaporations, said Piglet. See you again when it rains, said Christopher Robin. Have fun in the clouds. Suddenly, Piglet stopped. Oh, what's wrong? Asked Christopher Robin. Will all the water in the 100-acre woods evaporate? Asked Piglet. Even the pond? No, Piglet, said Christopher Robin. There is too much water in the pond to evaporate, at least not for a very, very long time. Besides, once water evaporates into the clouds pull it back when it rains. And, and then we're going to have another sunny puddle day, it cried Pooh. That's right, said Christopher Robin. Hurry, called Piglet. Let's splash some more before all the muddy path evaporates. And off they went, splashing through the 100-acre wood. Wow. So that's the story of the water cycle. Water falls down to the earth, the sun beats on it, it goes up into the sky in water vapor, goes up into a soft fuzzy cloud until there's nothing there, and then comes down again as rain. Like a big circle. Up and down, up and down, up and down. That's the way that the water can get clean, is the water that goes up in the sky is clean, unless there's a bunch of smoke up there. Yuck.